My daughter accidentally broke a glass. Strangely, 2 puddles of moving water appeared on the floor. Sensing something was wrong, I immediately ran over to check. Then I filled another glass with water. When I poured it onto the floor, it once again split into 2 separate streams. I suspected the angle of the wall might be the cause, so I took out a set square to measure. At the first spot, the wall was exactly 90 degrees, but just 2 feet away, it was no longer a right angle. This baffled me deeply. I tried pacing the floor to measure the distance, but quickly realized how foolish that was, so I grabbed a measuring tape instead. My daughter and I went outside to measure the wall. To my surprise, it was only 21 feet long, while inside the house, that same distance measured 26 feet. That meant the inside of the house was wider than the outside. I thought I must be going insane. Even my daughter said it was impossible. Then I watched her run back into the living room, but in just the blink of an eye, she passed through the wall and vanished. At first, I foolishly thought she was playing hide and seek. I searched everywhere but couldn't find her. Meanwhile, she had entered a dark hallway and soon became lost inside what should have been our home. Then she was dragged into a room. I grew extremely anxious. When I pushed open another door, I found myself staring at yet another living room. It seemed I was lost inside my own house. A hallway I had never seen before suddenly appeared. I entered a room and discovered it was my study. On the desk lay a notebook. When I opened it, I found a message inside. "You should leave this place." But the handwriting wasn't mine. Suddenly, I heard my daughter scream. I tried to kick open the door to the room, but somehow I ended up back downstairs. Thankfully, my daughter returned to my side. We had to get out of this strange house immediately. Since we had no car, we set out on foot. Then my daughter told me someone was inside the house. I carried her and kept walking for a long time until I saw something that shook me to the core. The house had appeared again. Because the cold outside was unbearable, I had no choice but to take her back inside. But when I closed my eyes to sleep, strange things began happening once more.